pleased with that result then?
Yeah, over the moon if I'm being honest. I thought first half, once you got that first 5-10 minutes out of the way, when I think a lot of steam went out with Jamaica, I thought our football was in dry conditions. I thought we played some good stuff. Both edges got all the plaudits with the tries we scored, but I thought our left side as well was equally as impressive. But I thought we had real good control from obviously our 9, 7, 6 and 1 as well. I thought they were pretty good.
What about the second half?
Second half, I've got to tip my hat to Jamaica. We got put under some pressure, which we spoke about it in the sheds there. If we'd have gone on the first half into the second half, I don't think it'd done anybody any favours, would it? And we wouldn't have got anything out of it. We wouldn't have learned anything out of it. So, in regards to that, as a coach, I think we can sit down and talk about a lot of things that we could have done better. But in regards to a contest, I thought Jamaica, they had a real good dig in that second half. We come up with some errors. The scoreline could have been out of sight at half time, even though it probably was. But I thought we bombed a few opportunities in that first half, especially. But Jamaica came out, some fresh energy and some field position as well, based on back of some errors that we made, which is credit to them that they always gave in. They've got something to build on now moving forward, haven't they?
Made for a good occasion, didn't it?
Yeah, the second half, I just said to the boys there, is that the second half there, like I said, if we'd have kicked on, we wouldn't have done anybody any favours. But I'm pleased with that because what it did is we had to defend. It became a real tussle. And what we did is we just stuck to our guns and come up with some tries towards the end, which is what that highest level of football is about. You've got to show your patience. You might be in a hole at some point, but then ultimately you've got to get yourself out of it by sticking to your principles and the simple things that we spoke about during the week. And that's what they did. We scored a couple of tries towards the end, which, if the game had been tighter, could have won us the game, which I'm pleased about.
What do you sort of base your selection on for? Because there's obviously young lads like your Smithies and Partington and sort of the older scale, isn't there?
Well, the average age of the squad's 22 point something, so it's just 22 for now. But yeah, we've got Sam Powell, Tom Lynham's, the 26, 27 and stuff like that. They've still got a lot of football in front of them, so selection's about people we think can contribute towards 21, and obviously with an eye towards maybe the World Cup after as well. So it's look at the age range of where we're at to where we are. It's Harry Smith's put 50 points on me 3 times this year playing for Wigan Academy, so little twat. So I know he can play. Do you know what I mean? And he's had his opportunity in Super League. There's other players out there as well. You look at Cal McClellans and people like that. So there's a lot of competition out there as well. So the selection process is people who we think can benefit from playing at this level and can kick on and represent England in 21 and beyond.
Danny Richardson enjoyed himself first half.
Yeah, he's a class player. He's a good player. Cass have done well there. Some good bit of business that. He's a young player as well who's had a frustrated year. He understands now that he's had a fair bump in the road in regards to his career, in regards to playing, because as a young player you want to play, but no matter how old you are, you want to play the game. And he's had a bump in the road there. He's found himself a new home, and with the coaches they've got there, with what they've done with Gale and all the rest of the players, I think he'll kick on. He's going to be a good player.
You were part of a generation of some unbelievable forwards that came through in this country, Paul. This young crop that are coming through now, you like some Morgan and Ollie Owen. Excited about what they could do. Yeah,
you had on top of that, you look at Jack Ashworth, look at the year he's had at St Helens, he's a grand final winner. And you look at him and you look at Rob Butler, all these types of things. Nobody ever heard of Rob 12 months ago. So he's grasped his opportunity with Danny Ward and London Broncos and kicked on. Now he's gone and helped himself in regards to international recognition today. So I'm not just going to single anybody out, but I think that whole crop, you look at the bench when we brought it on, you look at me and Dave Rotherham was talking about the last time you saw a bench of the size of the Ledsky, Ashworth, Matty English, and then obviously the darting type play of Cruz Lehman off the back of it. It's almost like a throwback, isn't it? So, and having the international rules of 10 changes today helped us in regards to that rotation with that stuff.
You obviously report back to Kevin Sinfield now, Paul, in terms of the performance, and then longer term, some of these lads could push for the Great Britain side potentially.
England first, that's my job as England, then obviously after that, that's the thing. So yeah, Kev's fully aware where we're at. He knows we talk to Kev most 2 or 3 times a week, and if not more. So he's very, very much supportive in regards to the things that we're trying to do, as he should be.
Do you know what your next fixtures are?
No.
Would you like to know what your next fixtures are?
Are you going to tell me something?
No.
Oh, right.
But occasions like this only have legacy if you know when you're going to be playing again.
Yeah, well, if you look at what we've done, you look at what we achieved last year with the Papua New Guinea thing. that was a trip of a lifetime. The boys, and you look at the rotation of players since then as well. It weren't as if we've just rolled that squad out again. So there's a lot of new people involved in that. But yeah, knowing what you are, but as we all know, international football, it's let's say them wheels turn slowly.
How impressed were you with Greg Minikin's performance?
Sharp, isn't he? Very, very sharp. He, I think he got the end of a lot of things that was created from the inside of him, from Danny Richardson. Like I said, I thought we had some good control from some 9s, 7s, 6s and 1s and stuff. So on that side, Cam Smith, if you look at Toby King as well. Toby King for me is a tremendous player who doesn't get the accolades he quite deserves. He's very, very good professional and very, very good Super League player as well. It's good to see him out today and playing really well. Like I thought, some of the things he did helped create the opportunities there, just with catch and pass and same for Niall and stuff like that.
On Greg, he sees himself as more of a centre. Do you see him as more of a winger?
I see him as an outside back.
Yeah.
I see him as an outside back.
That's where he wants to play for OKR centre. Do you think he can play there
That's
as well?
his and Tony's problem. So
Yeah.
I see him as an outside back, as anybody can play centre and wing. So I'd have no issues with playing him in the centre.
Yeah. Good enough to play both.
Yeah, he's a good player. He's a good player. What'll happen for him is if he gets the opportunity, the more he plays centre, the better he'll become. It's like anything else. I'm sure if I'd have played half back in my career, I might have got better than they would let me do it.
Australia are here next year. Would you like them to fit in maybe a midweek fixture against the Lions?
Well, I'm going to commit to anything like that because I don't know. What I want to do is make sure that, one is if we're involved in this programme next year, is to make sure that we've got the strongest opposition we possibly get. And one of the things we've got to think about is that, yeah, just staying here and playing Australian and things like that, one of the things we've got to make sure is that we provide good life experiences for these players as well, these young up-and-coming players. The nature of our competition at the minute is that, sadly now London are no longer in the competition. The only time that you ever leave home is to go to Catalan. So we used to have Catalan used to be a 4 or 5 day trip, and now everybody's got posh big planes and go in and out in the day. You understand what I mean? And London's not there no more, so there's no more overnight stays. So from our point of view, anytime we can get people into a camper environment, keep them in hotels, and taking them out of their comfort zones and that type of stuff, and making them do, or not making them, opening their eyes to different scenarios of play, working with different people, the better we can be, regardless of the opposition. Because if I'm being brutally honest, it almost results are secondary to the experiences that we should be giving these players, especially at this level. My thoughts, there's only one bloke who should be really charged with winning games, and that's always the man at the top. And that's not uncut Wayne, by the way, but that's with any club. In a club thing there, the bloke who gets paid the big bucks. From our point of view, is to we've got to present as many players with as many life experiences, playing opportunities in different environments as we can. So then, when it does come down for Great Britain selection, we know that he's a good tourist. He can play, he can adapt. He's adaptable into different scenarios.